Our Chatting with the Champs series now takes a stop at Williston, where the Coyotes head state winners in both track and field events to wrap up the spring season at the Bismarck Bowl. A dramatic finish in the 800-meter run gave Williston's Ethan Moe not just a state title, but a state record of 1 minute 51.98 seconds and a third straight title in the event on day 2 at state track.
The last 50 meters, I felt myself kind of locking up a little bit, getting tired, and I looked up on the scoreboard and I saw a rail coming from behind me, and I just heard the atmosphere of the crowd change. They're like, oh, like gasping, and I was like, I just, whatever it takes to win, got to dive for it. So, yeah, it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Me and one of my assistant coaches were on a hill on like the backstretch, and kind of saw him hit a wall. And that other kid, he's a phenomenal athlete too. Saw him catch each other in the dive, and we all started celebrating really hard. And then I was like, wait, we did win that, right? And then, took him a while to announce it. It took like 5 or 10 minutes for them to announce that he did it. What a way to get a win and photo finish, and it was awesome.
Finishing atop the event once is a big achievement, but defending that crown twice makes taking gold extra special.
One time defending is different, but 2-time is, you just got to finish and cap it off because you don't want to come home and have everyone be disappointed. But, it feels good to have all the pressure lifted off of your backs. I mean, I was feeling it a little bit, but I didn't let it bother me and just go out there and do what I always do.
We are extremely lucky to have a kid like that. It's funny to think about expecting a kid to win 2 state titles going in. It's tough to expect that of a high school kid, but a kid like that, once you get there, he's put in all the work to get it done, and it was phenomenal seeing him get it done, especially in the 800 going 3 times in a row. That's not easy to do.
While the 800-meter has been the trademark throughout his career, an elusive crown has been the 1 mile, an event he found redemption in after finishing 2nd place last year, breaking Sean Korsmo's state record with a time of 4 minutes, 10.08 seconds.
It was definitely a lifetime experience, I'd say. I mean, as a senior, you always just want to put a good finish on your career, and you want people to remember you and look up to you. And, I think that's what my motivating factor is, just kind of doing it for all the younger kids on my team that look up to me.
Moe will now take his talents in cross country and track and field to NDSU.
I'm excited. I just kind of want to get in there and start figuring things out. We'll see if I'll have to redshirt or not, but I have some big goals, some big team goals.
Joining him on the Williston Track and Field team is fellow Williston grad J.D. Williams.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I stay active, stay moving, making sure I work out right, run right, make sure I still get my lifts in and stuff like that, just so it can prepare me for the next season and see how that takes me forward from there.
Setting a school record in the long jump earlier in the season, Williams then set a PR to claim the Class A title in the event.
I felt really good. The first day I got there, I was telling people I got to scope out my long jump pit. That's what I was calling it, my long jump pit that day. I was scoping it out, looking at stuff, putting my mark down and stuff like that. So when the day came, I was making sure I warmed up extra good. I just got done watching my friend Dexter long jump, first time going to state. So that was a really good feeling, and I wanted to just do it for him and do it for everybody who supported me this whole way.
Oh, man, I'm so proud of him. He went from just joining track because his brother did it as a sophomore, took 4th at state in long jump, and then he just had a tough year last year, didn't place, and then to just come back and learn from those lessons to come back and win it, man, and get 10 points for our team, man. I'm so proud of him. He deserves it all.
And the mark that ultimately claimed the state crown just so happened to be his very first recorded jump.
It was surprised because the jump didn't feel that good. It felt good to a certain extent, but when it was 23, that's what really blew my mind. I've always wanted to jump 23, get past that 22 mark. I've always been right there, and the school record was 22:10, so I wanted to break it with a 23, and it ended up being that first jump. It didn't feel like it, but hey, it felt really good.
We had talked at length with him, just coaching him, we need to get on the board right away. We've had, not that he had issues with it, but just, some inconsistencies, and then come his very first jump, which is the one that won it for him. It was his very first jump at the state meet. He got on the board just to build confidence, and I mean, that was an amazing jump right away. And then after that, he was riding high, so everything after that was just awesome, and what a great kid to have that happen to.
Winning his first career state championship was the perfect way to wrap up his 3rd and final prep season in the sport.
I always wanted to get my picture on the wall over there next to Ethan and Elaine's from previous winners, and at the Arc when you put your name on the wall, it just felt really good. I wanted to make sure it was my last year, and I just ended right.
Now, Moe and Williams aren't the only Williston athletes headed to Fargo for college. Ivan Askim is also signed on to run cross country for the Bison.